What's up, everybody? It's J&J with Justin and Jordan. Ah, man, summertime almost over. NBA season still not close, though, bro. Still not close yet. College football started, though. The ass games, though. The real talk, when we're really going to talk about it, is really going to be next week for the previews.
Yeah.
Ohio State, Texas. Lenore Sellers, 400 total yards next week. I promise you. I'm put a bet on that. I promise
Who
you.
do they play?
I got to see. It's not our conference. It's not a conference game. It's an easy-ass game, though.
I'm about to see.
It's not Akron, is it? Is it Akron? It's a random-ass school. We got some gimmies, though, for the first 3 weeks. We got some real gimmies, bro.
First game is against Virginia Tech.
Oh, VT. Why do I think Akron? I feel like Akron is on
3 o'clock next Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to give VT the work. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah.
Cavaliers ain't got shit on us. I mean, not Cavaliers. VT is,
The
starts with a H.
Hokies.
Hokies.
Yeah.
Fuck them, bro.
Yeah.
They kicked me out in college football for having a low GPA.
Virginia Tech?
Yes.
Wow.
They suspended me for 6 weeks.
Damn.
And we lost the bowl game because of that. They didn't want to put me in for the bowl game. So I left and transferred to North Carolina. They were on my schedule, and I fried them. 314 passing yards. So fuck them. What we got going on, though, today, Justin? Talk to me.
Not a lot going on.
Never is.
But still want to pump shit out for y'all. But want to give a big shout out, and I'll let you have the floor. But shout out to John Wall. Announced his retirement from the league after what? It was 11. No, how many years he was in the league?
In the league?
Yeah.
His last season
was 20
and 21.
Oh, shit.
If I'm not mistaken. I don't think he played 21, 22.
Because I remember he had that little ass stint with the Clippers, but I don't remember what year that was. I'm about to double check.
Maybe the Clippers stint was 21, 22, and 2020. No, so 2021 was the full Rockets season. I think you're right. 21, 22 was probably the Clippers.
I didn't want to misspeak because I was going to say 11 years. And, yeah, it was 11 years. His last season was 22, 23. He played 34 games with the Clippers. 21, 22, he didn't play at all. He sat out. So, but yeah, shout out to him. 11-year career. One of Jordan's favorite players. I infamously, for those who may or may not know, I drafted him over Steph Curry.
Oh, yes.
20, what year was that? 2017? Was that senior year?
This was senior year fantasy.
That was the start
and because you did that, I won, bro. And Justin had the nerve to say, I don't know if you said rigged or cheating. I was like, bro, you drafted John Wall over fucking Steph Curry. And you're like, oh, I was thinking about assists. I was like, are you serious? Yeah. Like, I love John Wall. I wouldn't have did that shit. That shit was ridiculous. Before I bring up this John Wall graphic, right? I need you to tell me your favorite John Wall moment, John Wall highlight, just anything. John Wall game. Anything at all. Favorite John Wall anything. It's a lot, bro.
I have one. It's not a favorite, but it came up like recently, and that shit was funny as fuck. But I'll save that for a second. Favorite John Wall moment? Maybe I would probably say it was against the playoff. It was in the playoffs against the Hawks, I think, in the first round. He went like coast to coast. And I think he did the wraparound shit and like yammed it. And that shit was crazy. It was in Atlanta. And he just got up and he was talking mad shit.
That's when he was talking shit to Julio Jones.
Yeah. I think it was that game.
Was that the same game that he said Big B's bitch? Is that the same game too? Was that all one game? Because that was also against the Hawks.
Because I think that game was in Washington. The one I'm thinking about was in Atlanta.
But same series?
Might have been.
That's kind of crazy.
That would have been crazy.
You're talking shit to Julio Jones.
That was a good moment
too. That's crazy.
The Rising Stars game when Kevin McHale was like, "Oh, bust out the Dougie," and nigga just started doing it at the end of the game. He was like, "Yo, we need you to Dougie for him."
I think my favorite moment might be the Big B's. It might be that. Is it that or is it the shot against Boston, bro?
That Boston shot was
He's
crazy.
not known as a 3-point shooter. He just pulled that shit out, man. It's between those two. But obviously, like Justin said, one of my favorites. This is kind of where I want to take the floor real quick. At his prime, man. Well, at his peak, let's say that. At his peak, bro. To be averaging what? He was at 23 and 11 in 2017, I believe. Something like that. 23 and 10 and change.
I think with like 2 steals too.
This is my point, bro. Look at this graphic, right? And I'll even send it to you, like right after the show. 2017, 16-17 season, 78 games, right? Before he was injury prone. Played all but 4 games. Where do you think he ranked in playmaking talent? Rank and percentile.
Probably like third.
Third rank, you're right on the fucking nail. That's a little bit concerning, but okay. Which means he's what percentile you think?
Well, like 90th percentile?
99.5.
Shit.
Which is me thinking, like, damn, who would have been better that year? Like Harden and Bron, and that's it? Or maybe Bron's not even ahead of him that year. It would probably just be
16, 17.
Harden. I wouldn't know who else. Oh, Westbrook.
So, yeah, I mean, Westbrook, yeah.
Maybe Harden, Russ, and him. I don't know if you care about the LeBron stats. Like, literally, like, the stat called LeBron. 97.7 and LeBron war. I don't really care about that shit, but this is just what he ranks highest. He's ranked number 16. Multi-year LeBron. Also don't understand what that is. 97.2. O LeBron, 97.2 percentile. Multi-year O LeBron, 97 percentile. LeBron, 96.6 percentile. Now, this is the shit that really matters to me, right? Finishing talent. Everybody in the league. Everybody. Not just point guards, everybody. 96.1. One of the best finishers in the league that year. So not only getting the finishing at a super elite level, the playmaking at a super elite level. Justin, what else is John Wall known for that we're getting at an elite level this year?
You said playmaking and what else?
And finishing.
The defense.
Thank you, perimeter isolation defense. 95.9 percentile, bro. Just phenomenal. His gravity, 84th percentile. Overall shooting time, 86.9. I mean, if you ask me to like kind of like craft like a point guard that almost does it all, I might pick that John Wall. He just doesn't have the shooting. Because what like premier elite point guard do we know even today that brings it on the defensive end? If you want to call Shea a point guard, then sure, but let's be real. Shea's a great defender. John Wall was elite. And he was taking the matchups like seriously. No disrespect to Shea, but like Shea has a case in Wallace to relieve him of defensive responsibility. Dort, Caruso, Chet, J-Dub, like he has all these guys. And that's nothing against him because he will still lock up his matchup. But John Wall was like, who was behind him? Bradley Beal, Otto Porter, Gortat. Yeah. Whichever 4 they bought in for that year because they had a different 4 every year. Just incredible, bro. To me, for him to be a point guard, because let's be real, when you look throughout the league, either your point guard is great defensively, it doesn't bring much on offense, like elite defensively, or he's a phenomenal offensive player and not bringing too much on defense, or he's average on defense or good on defense. This man was elite. Just absolutely phenomenal. Like, I can't think of another point guard in the league today that does that. I love De'Aaron Fox. I think De'Aaron Fox is the closest thing we have to John Wall. De'Aaron Fox is not how John Wall clamps.
No.
He's a great defender. He does not have John Wall clamps. We obviously know Brunson's out the race. Halliburton's out the race. A lot of these guys are out the race. Max is out the race. But he would give you his 25 and 10 and then be like, you know what? I want Kyrie. You know what? I want Dame. You know what? I want Curry. I still want to guard these guys. And I'll still give you guys that 26 that you guys need from me. I'll still give you guys that elite playmaking. Gortat, I'm going to spoon feed you 10 points, guaranteed every game. Just get to the fucking rim and you'll be wide open. I'm going to spoon feed you like you're a baby with baby food. I'm going to spoon feed you, bro. They don't make him like him anymore. And that's not me trying to be like a old head or like nostalgia or anything, but it's just the truth. They don't really make point guards like that anymore. even for his own era, like you look around, a Russ wasn't locking up like that. A Curry wasn't locking up like that. A Dame wasn't locking up like that. That's what made him unique, and that's why I really love John Wall, bro. It's just how it goes, and I'm really sad that he went out the way that he did. It hurts to say this. I can't be hypocritical. I got to stand how I always stand. Doesn't make the Hall of Fame bar standards. He will. Guaranteed?
Nah, he's not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed, but I think he will. He will after a couple of tries. You know what I'm saying? He will after a couple of tries. Is KJ in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
KJ, Kevin Johnson?
I don't think so.
Oh, I was about to say, if KJ's in, he got to be in, man.
I'm about to look it up. I don't think KJ in, though.
If KJ in, he got to be in, bro. But regardless, right? I think he should get in eventually.
Yeah,
If not,
KJ is not in.
Hall of very good then. He might not make it. He has maybe like a fighting chance. But for what he did in that short span, just incredible. I think it sucks, bro, that we really missed out on what should have been a much better career. I mean, the first guy whose high school tape I watched ever.
Crazy high school tape.
Crazy college tape. Yo,
yeah, his college tape is...
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry to cut you off. That shit where they posted on Twitter
Well, he's
his
fucking
college tape.
punch Missoula shit off the backboard.
That's a
Yeah.
second clip.
That shit was crazy.
And the reaction to that tweet was the show. I don't know the show where the dude was like, oh, that ain't who I think it is. Like, that shit was frying me, bro. I was like, nah, ain't no way Missoula's winning this fucking clip getting punched on by John Wall.
I think they won that game too, Missoula's team.
They beat Kentucky? What team was he again? West Virginia?
I think he was West Virginia. That was in the tourney, I think.
ACC turn?
Sorry,
no, not ACC turn. The March Madness?
The March Madness. They beat, West Virginia beat Kentucky.
Really how they got eliminated?
I think they lost in the Elite Eight.
Sad. But yeah, franchise-changing point guard, bro. Franchise-changing point guard.
I used to hate 2K11.
Oh, the showcase?
When you had the fucking matchup with him, that shit was annoying. Because he would deadass go off at like 20, 21 and like 10 assists.
Yeah. And that's what he was doing in real life, bro. I miss the him versus Kyrie debates. I'll say it outright. I miss the him versus Kyrie debates. And I'm going to stand on it because the only leg I could stand on as a John Wall fan, he was better than Kyrie in 16-17. But that's it. No other year. No other fucking year. Not 15-16, not 14-15, not 13-14. But hey, John Wall FC. I'm the owner of John Wall FC. We standing on we was better than Kyrie in 16-17.
You saw that shit where I forgot what podcast Baron Davis was on. He's like, oh, this is when I knew I had to retire. He was like, I was on the Knicks. He was like, it was my birthday, and he was in at the end of the game, and it was a fast break 2-on-1, and I think it was Jordan Crawford coming down. He was like, the way he was gonna go up with it, I could have just like blocked it with my left hand or some shit. He said he threw it up, and John Wall just fucking dunked it on him, and he got caught in the poster. And he said the whole Knicks bench was laughing at him, and it was like, "Yo, happy birthday." He's like, yo, after that, it was time to retire.
That was 11-12 then. It had to have been, right? 11-12. Damn, poor BD, man. That reminds me of the Jeff T clip now where he's like, I want to score on all the old legends. He wanted to be like Randy Orton, a fake Randy Orton type shit. Yeah, I'm going to miss John Wall. I think there's so much more he could have gave to the game. I still think the Rockets hold him. I don't think he would have been an all-star in Houston or anything, but I still think that they hold him, force him to sit out. That's not cool.
Yeah.
They fucked him over, then they fucked Melo over. And the Melo should still bother me because he should be a 30K scorer.
Yeah.
Absolutely unforgivable.
That episode on Theo Pinson's podcast with John Wall, it's a good-ass episode. That's a good episode.
Not just about hoops, too. Also just his mental and his personal life. Yeah. Seeing him open up. His own podcast is all right, too.
Damn, I didn't even know he had one.
Yeah. He
I think
it's not too memorable, because a lot of the players have one, but because I love John Wall, I was able to find it, but I think he had an episode with Boogie. I think he had an episode with a couple of guys.
I remember when he was with fucking Reebok, and he had his own Reebok shoe, and then he switched to Adidas.
Shout out to Reebok. Real quick before we even move on, damn, we still didn't even get the topics out the way because we said shout out to John Wall. Because it was a conversation that Teague had, but he said strictly at Kentucky. I want to strip away the Kentucky thing, right? Kentucky Cal point guard since 2010. How would you rank them? Obviously, you got John Wall, you got Murray. We're gonna count SGA. You got Fox. I'm not gonna count D-Book. Who else am I missing? Bledsoe. Hey. B Knight.
I was gonna say him, but then I thought he was gonna be like,
No.
really?
520 ball gave him respect. B Knight. I might be missing like.
Are we
two
talking
more
about like
guys.
just their time at Kentucky?
No, they were doing that. I'm saying organize these guys overall. Strictly hoops though, so I ain't talking no accolades. We already know Shea's number one.
Shea's number one.
I already said Fox too, right?
I think you said Fox. Shea won. Who are the other names? Bledsoe,
Wall, B Knight,
Brandon
Jamal
Knight,
Murray, Fox.
I
might find the list right now. See if I'm missing anybody like really important.
Maybe I'll probably put John Wall too.
Thank you. All right. John Wall FC appreciates that.
Shea, John Wall,
Kentucky point guards every year.
Fox, Jamal Murray, Brandon Knight, Bledsoe. I'll probably go Fox, Jamal, Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Knight.
What about Tyler Ulis?
He's last.
He's not even on the fucking list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking like I missed anybody significant.
Nah, yeah.
Oh.
Archie Goodwin.
No. Marquise.
He's last.
Damn. Wait.
Ulis was better than him.
It's conversation.
Nah, Ulis was better.
Come on. It's conversation.
Ulis averaged like 18 his second year at Kentucky. Yeah, he had fucking AD and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Who did Tyler Ulis have?
He had Jamal and Isaiah Briscoe.
Was he not there for Cat and Booker?
But he wasn't playing though.
Like, come on, man. He had Cat and Booker and the twins.
He wasn't playing like that though.
Like, come on, but he still had him.
Yeah, but the second year he was actually starting and shit. Wasn't Marquise a starter on that team? Nah, Tyler Ulis is better.
We don't forget these.
I can't tell you a memorable moment Marquise had in the league. At least Tyler Ulis had that game winner.
In the league, NBA? Ugliest brothers by far.
That's the only one.
He got no highlights. I mean, he played like 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
With no PT.
Yeah, Ulis is better though. Marquise would be last.
B Knight versus Bledsoe though is kind of a conversation.
It low-key is, but I feel like
I kind of want to push against that.
I feel like Bledsoe's peak was a little bit better.
And it was both teammates.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna B Knight on the Pistons, fire. And a little bit on the Bucks.
B Knight was the best on the Suns.
Oh, that little stretch where he averaged like 19?
Yeah. Bro was averaging 19 or 20.
Yeah, but what was the sample size of games that year?
Fuck.
It had to be like, couldn't have been.
That and then the Bucks. I would say Pistons isn't last because obviously the later years, but in his prime, I would say like. But the thing with the Bucks is the missed game winner, bro.
I got Phoenix. He averaged 19.6, 52 games.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Small sample size. Fuck out of here.
I thought it was like the Marshawn Brooks 20 points a game, but it was like a 5 game sample size.
Bro. No. We respect B Knight out here, bro. And that was with 10 other point guards on the roster.
That was 2015-16.
So, Goran's gone, but they still have EB.
I guess Pistons is last, yeah.
They still have EB. No, IT's already gone too. So IT and Goran was gone. IT and Goran are gone, but EB's still there.
EB's still there. Rookie book.
Who else is on that roster? Jeez. Tyson Chandler on there, right? He was the year after. Tyson
Chandler was there.
Damn, can I name anybody else on that team? TJ was there already?
Yeah.
I think I tap out after
Damn,
that,
this
bro.
team is ass.
I can't name nobody else. I'm tapped out.
Eric Bledsoe, Devin Booker, Lorenzo Brown, Chase Budinger,
Chase Budinger,
Tyson
volleyball
Chandler,
player.
Bryce Cotton, Archie Goodwin, Chris Humphries, Corey Joseph, John Jenkins, Orlando Johnson, Brandon Knight, Alex Lynn, John Lure,
John Lure, wow.
Jordan McRae, Markeith Morris, Phil Pressey, Ronnie Price,
Ronnie Price.
Teletovic, PJ Tucker, TJ Warren, Sonny Weems, and Alan Williams.
Jordan McRae, a name I will never hear ever again. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing okay, though.
His nickname's the Orange Mamba. That's crazy. He went to Tennessee.
Are you acknowledging today as Mamba Day?
Oh, yeah, today is Mamba Day. Shout out Black Mamba. Biopic coming out, supposedly.
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
Maybe I'll tap in. I don't know. I'll wait and see. It's very hard for me to watch it, bro. Like, it took me a minute just to start quarterback season 2, and that is my favorite quarterback on there. And I'm not even done with it.
Damn, they got Kirk again.
I had to watch the SEC shit. That shit was hard.
It was good.
Hell yeah, it was. I mean, my team was getting a lot of glaze, so yeah, I loved it.
I didn't like the receiver one.
Receiver was ass, bro.
The quarterback one, yeah.
You know what would be better than receiver? I don't think they should have done receiver. If they're going to do anything different besides quarterback, I think they should have done running back.
Yo, imagine Saquon fucking Gibbs.
Yeah, I was about to say Saquon, Gibbs, Bijan. Maybe that's too many stars. Maybe you got to change up the stories. Maybe
Quarterback does it perfectly.
Yeah, because they got like different stories. Maybe Saquon. I don't want to be biased and say Gibbs. Let's say Saquon, Genty. One more. Someone who's like pretty damn good, but not no fucking superstar.
I was about to say like Nick Chubb coming back from injury and shit.
Oh, that would be a cool story.
Could have done McCaffrey too, even though he's a superstar.
Nah,
but
superstar, but also coming back from injury, that would be cool.
His shit would have been interesting though, just based on last year.
I'm trying to think of somebody who's more like, good, but like not incredible.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, buddy from the Bills.
James Cook.
Mm-hmm. I'll watch him on that shit. Saquon, Cook, and Genty. I'd rather watch that than receivers and watch Travis Hunter on season 2 sitting outside in the car.
Jettas, Debo, Kittle, Amon-Ra. It was too much Kittle for me though.
My thing was why we got 2 guys from the same team.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot starting 5 season 2.
JB,
Tyrese, Harden, KD.
Yo, we better see Harden the
Halliburton. I think
strip, bro. That's what I want to see.
I feel like the best parts is gonna be Harden, KD, and Jaylen Brown.
In that order?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Jaylen Brown. Same 3 guys. Jaylen Brown, KD. Jaylen Brown, Harden, KD. I think because Jaylen Brown is not gonna be filtered at all, bro. He's gonna say whatever the fuck you want. Whatever you want. Damn, so does this mean they're gonna cover the Tyrese injury?
Shit.
That's kind of wild. Who's the 5th person?
I said Hallie,
Shea. Oh, Shea.
Yeah, Shea.
Oh, him winning the finals and MVP. And I guess going to fashion shows. I think his shit's going to be the most boring. I ain't going to lie. No disrespect to Shea. I think his shit's going to be the most boring, bro.
So far, the person that's in it wins the chip. Last year you had Tatum. This year you got Shea.
Please put Brunson.
Yeah, please put Brunson on that shit.
Please put Brunson, bro. I need to see Brunson on the show. Just be him being like, oh, I'm going to the podcast studio today. I don't know, just show clips of the podcast.
I would literally watch that shit like crazy. Yeah.
I would just want to watch it just to be like,
I would just watch his parts.
We're going to win the championship. Guaranteed. Yeah. I want a baseball one. Pitchers. Yo, pitchers would be fire. Pitchers would be the best thing they could do for baseball.
Pitcher show, yeah.
Because like quarterbacks, right? The NFL season, 17 games now, right? Pitchers only pitch 33 games. And I'll even do you one better. I'll do 4 pitchers, 1 closer. Imagine getting to the stress of a closer, bro, having to come out and shit. Whether it's a great one or like an underrated one or like a decent one or even a bad one. Like, Devin Williams, talking about moving them from being the closer to the 7th inning or some shit. I would watch pitchers because I don't know if you know, pitchers are sick in the head. They're very sick. I forgot who it was that they're talking about on the Yankees broadcast, but they're saying like, oh yeah, on this guy's starting, every other day, this guy was like really nice, super cool, whatever. On his starting day, if you even like try to talk to him, he will fucking scream at you. It's like the Max Scherzer shit that he was playing like shit. His catcher called for a mound visit. He offered him a shitty fantasy football trade on purpose to piss him off. And nobody scored on him for the rest of the game. Just the dumbest shit, bro. Like, these guys are psychopaths. I'll watch that. Who will be the 4 I pick? I don't know. I like one of Garrett Cole going front when he comes back. But I think they should do pitchers. I'm going to pitch that to to Peyton Manning. See if he even cares about picking that shit up. Yeah, why not? Yeah. You did receivers, bro, and that shit was trash. We might as well do pitchers.
Yeah, please never do receiver again, bro.
What else do you think would be trash? DBs. I feel like DBs would be so terrible, but no way they'd even get that attention.
DBs would be lit if you just let them be unfiltered as fuck, like no filter, nothing.
Like Shiloh.
Yeah, if you let them just be them, then it'll be lit. Because DBs are some of the most guys with crazy character right there.
Shiloh don't even got a job right now. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he got into a fight. The Bulls. You think people would watch
linebackers?
I was thinking of a different sport completely. Like, it's just a stroke game, and it's just a bunch of golfers.
Okay, bro. Well, let's get into the basketball, bro. I'm not gonna talk about a show called Stroke Game. Are you serious right now?
And it's just 3 golfers.
Strokes.
Yeah.
Good strokes. Nah, let's stop, bro. Let's stop. I
feel like a soccer one would be lit.
I don't know, goalkeepers or just players in general?
Like, just players in general.
Yeah, because I don't think you can really focus on one specific position with soccer. Nah. There's too much going on.
Nah, a soccer one would be fucking lit.
Yeah, but like not like
not a specific
not like
position.
Striker, center back. Like if it's like we have a defender, we have one goalkeeper, we have a striker.
I think you just got to do it by like literally the tiers. Like superstar, he's cool, but he's not a superstar. Maybe like teetering, and then just like I'm just like trying to survive and keep my job.
It's hard. I think you'd have to pick one league to do it in, and it'll most likely have to be the English Premier League. So that's in English. Because you can't say, it would be hard for the camera crew to be like, all right, we're going to record this guy from Real Madrid. Then to find this one like middling cool guy, we're going to go to fucking Amsterdam for this guy Ajax. And for like this low key guy, now we got to fly to, I don't know, Austria and record this one dude that's unknown. Like it'll kind of be tough. So I think they could focus. They would even have those stories too, just in one league.
I feel like every season you just change leagues.
Yeah, I would watch that shit.
Season 1, English Premier League, and then
number 2, German. I would watch that shit.
That should be fire.
I would 100% watch that shit.
Every season you just switch to a different country.
I just want more backstage on like sports. Like even the WWE Unreal shit is kind of fire.
Would you watch a NASCAR one?
I don't know anything about NASCAR Formula 1.
I don't know. The movie was fire.
F1?
Yeah, that movie was fucking fire.
I had no intentions of watching it, bro.
But damn, a whole series though, I don't know.
I can't. I mean, I know like a lot of the fans like to glaze and be like, they're the best athletes because they have to put themselves in whatever gravity training and look at their reflexes. Like they'll put like a regular athlete. I forgot what athlete tried to do the reflex test where like they're holding 2 balls and you have to try to catch one. Like
I seen the one with the bars and they're falling.
Yeah, that too. Like that's what they do both. It's like cool, you could do that, but you know, Braun could play like 3 sports. You could really only do this.
Yeah.
Like let's be fucking for real. Best athlete? Absolutely not. No, not even close. Not even top 4.
I don't think I'd watch a swimming one.
Well, because we don't know anybody besides Michael Phelps.
Yeah. Maybe a
tennis one.
One would be tough.
I don't even follow tennis. Tennis one would be tough,
especially if you got them mic'd up in the fucking match.
The only thing is, aren't those like main dudes like Federer, Djokovic? I'm missing one more. Actually, there's 4 of them. It's a big 4.
I
Not a
would.
big three.
Damn, I wish Mikey Locks was here because he's a big
Djokovic,
Djokovic is the
Federer.
guy.
There's a British one and there's another one. There's 4 of them. If they cashed in on that shit when they was all in their primes, all beating each other, I think they would have made bread off of that.
Tennis would be fire.
They're psychopaths too.
Tennis would be dumb fire.
I want pitchers the most though. I think that'd be a phenomenal show. I want pitchers the most.
Yeah, I fuck with quarterbacks. Starting 5 is cool.
The other thing too with receivers is that receivers don't control the game as much as a quarterback. Like a pitcher can control the game. That's what I'm saying specifically pitcher, not just, do a base on one. Pick Judge. Pick fucking Acuna. I wouldn't say Otani because
fucking receiver, you could like go the whole 4th quarter.
Not even get a play run for you.
You get no targets.
But it's like imagine following Judge. Like, yeah, maybe he gets a home run in one of his 4 at-bats, but it's like, I made 2 catches, highlight of 2 catches, and it's 162 games.
Yeah.
Can't do that shit. Just do pitchers. I hope they're already recording this shit without us even knowing. Then they release a trailer like, pitchers. I'll be so tight though. I'll be like, damn, I already had this idea for y'all.
I already know the next season of quarterbacks are definitely going to have Josh Allen on there.
You think so?
Probably.
I don't even know who'd be left to cast. Him. I'll probably do him, Jaden.
Actually,
you know what? You know what would be interesting? That'd be weird. Sam Darnold, depending on how this next season goes.
Because this season of quarterbacks is based on what, the 2024 season?
The last one.
Oh, so then maybe not Josh Allen then.
I would watch Josh, Jaden, and Darnold. Depending on how this season goes for Darnold, because we don't know how it's going to go. He's cashed in now. He had 1 great season, still a lot of doubt. If he folds, it makes for good TV. If he prevails, it makes for good TV.
Geno Smith would be good too.
I think he would be decent. Hold on, wait. You got to hear me out. You really got to hear me out. Daniel Jones. That would be some good clips, bro.
If he's the last dude, yeah.
If he's the last dude where it shows the competition with him and Anthony Richardson. Because I'm not even at that part yet in season 2 where Kirk is competing with Michael. I'm not gonna butcher his name. He got pissed at a fan recently about it.
Oh, Penix.
Yeah, it's just been getting poshed. So I would change my last name at this point. But yeah, I mean, I want to see more shit where it's like when Marcus Mariota lost his job. I'm not saying I enjoyed it because like, yes, he lost his job. I was like, that's entertaining. Like, this is shit that actually happens in the fucking game. Like, you have to compete for your spot. Your spot's not locked in.
Yeah, he lost his shit to Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, and then he was pissed, and then he threw a tantrum and left to like Hawaii or some shit. Like, I would love to see Daniel Jones or even Anthony Richardson on the other receiving end.
Yeah.
Either one of the two would be interesting. Just dudes that have to battle for that spot. I think that's what the third slot should be. Take a gamble on who's going to win the starting spot for this one team that really needs a QB.
Yeah, because both of those shits would be interesting.
Yeah, because either you pick the loser or you pick the winner. Or maybe you pick the winner and they lose later on. Or you pick the loser, he takes it in stride, he's humble, waits for his chance, and then he gets his chance near the end. From like week 9 and on. That's what the last spot should be. I think there is a little, I'm not going to say star power, but because going into it, I'm sure they thought Kirk Cousins was going to be a star still. Because he got the bag and he's recovering from injury. They probably didn't expect he was going to lose his spot, you feel me? I would prefer to stay away from, 3 stars. Stars like Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Get a little bit more low-key guys.
And that'd be funny if they start doing, like for that one, if they started doing like confessionals. And then Anthony Richardson is like, this bitch ass nigga over here. I mean, he not taking my spot.
The thing that kind of sucks about quarterbacks too that I noticed is they talk in past tense. Like, I think they do all the interviews after the season's over. Or am I tripping?
I didn't notice that.
I think the clips are obviously live.
Like the in-season shit is like.
But I think when they pull them apart and it's just them talking, I'm pretty sure that's all done all after like the whole season's over. Like I want to see Goff's instant reaction to getting a concussion and throwing fucking picks and throwing shitty passes in the playoff game. I want to see Burrow's live reaction, you feel me? It's like missing out on the playoffs in that confessional booth, not after the season saying like, yeah, you know, it really sucked though. You missed the playoffs, whatever. But you're recording these interviews in fucking March or some shit.
Yeah.
I want these confessionals live. You
That
feel
would
me?
be lit.
It's more so like they had time to settle and the motion's gone. You feel me? I would like it to be more raw and just be like in the moment, like, fuck, I lost my starting job. Like, I'm fucking pissed. Not, yeah, you know, I was upset I lost my starting job, but you know, I just had to try to work harder to start into the next season. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Let me get your reaction when it happened.
Yeah, that would be better if it's live. And it makes me think about The Last Dance, even though that shit wasn't live. Like, all the moments that MJ had, that was like, it was lit because he either made it a meme or it was just like the fucking shit when he was like, "You don't want to play that way? Don't play that way." He was about to start crying. He was like, "Break," and they turned the cameras off. I'll never forget the one where he's watching Gary Payton on the iPad. He's like, "Maybe if I guarded him from the start, maybe." And he was like, "Maybe we could have won the series."
He's right. I mean, Mike want to try to troll him. He's absolutely fucking right.
And then he
Mike,
just started laughing.
Mike, let's not forget you shot like shit against GP.
He did.
Let's keep it a buck. You want to laugh because you end up winning afterwards. Let's not forget that your numbers dropped substantially.
Didn't George Karl wait till they was down 3-0?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, and then they won 2 games.
That's crazy.
They won 2 games. I'm not even a George Karl hater, but that's fucking stupid, bro. That's so stupid. I'm going to give you one more position that we need. Edgers.
Nah.
Abdul, Aiden, Micah. Season 1 of Edgers.
I actually would watch that shit.
You would watch Edgers, right?
Yeah, I actually would watch
Edgers would be fire. That's a fire title,
That's
too.
a crazy ass title.
I mean, edge rushers is too much, you feel me?
Edgers.
DEs is too much, so let's just call it Edgers. Why not? Justin, let's actually get to the hoops now, though. Because we just been bullshit. I ain't go front.
Edgers.
How much longer until we get Malik Beasley, bro?
That was exactly what I was about to say.
How much longer?
Investigation over. Knicks is looking at him.
Free!
Kaz is also looking at him. Shit, if Leon could get this done.
Vet men, though. Nothing else.
Yeah. If Leon Rose could get this done, shit. That's fire off season. I don't see Detroit bringing him back.
No.
Because they already made their moves to replace him. So to bring him back doesn't make sense for guys like Duncan Robinson and Karis LeVert. And a lot of teams have like all their roster spots like filled out. That's why the Knicks, when they do their due diligence, you don't fucking laugh at them. You just gotta trust the process. I think the Knicks are one of the only teams with like 13 players on the roster or 14, something like that. So we still gotta sign that last person. But I mean, I would welcome him because that's another shooter off the bench. We talking about a team that had no bench last year to, you could probably go like 10 deep now, maybe 11 deep. So it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I don't know when that news will probably where he'll sign with somebody is, but I'll be happy if he signs with the Cavs. Shit,
Minutes would be tough though.
It would.
Deuce.
Mike Brown will have to get really creative with that shit.
Well, let's start at the top, right? Obviously, we know whose minutes is guaranteed, but still, we gotta include them like Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Deuce, Jake Clark, Bees, Kolick. That's not counting.
No, he's not guaranteed.
No, I'm not saying guarantee. I'm just saying these are all the guys who have to fight for these minutes. How do you split those minutes up?
Oh, okay.
How do you split up 2 guard spots for 6 guys throughout an entire game? Technically 7 if we count Kolick.
I don't think Kolick gonna play at all. Shit.
It's possible, but I'm not saying don't bring in Malik Beasley. You could bring in talent. Bring in the fucking talent, especially for vet men. My only thing is I wonder how this is going to work out.
I feel like you have to get... I feel like maybe they'll try some lineups where it's like... I could see them trying some lineups where it's like Brunson, Mikal, Bees, maybe Cat and Yabu. Because the spacing, you got spaces all over the floor. Or maybe another one where it's Deuce, OG, Bees, Yabu, Cat, shit like that, just to like mix it around. I don't know if they would play him and Clarkson together. You can't really do that. But I feel like you could finesse it where you could work around it. And I feel like Mitch is probably gonna be the first guy out the starting lineup. Throw Yabu in there, give Cat a breather. I think Cat. I don't think Mitch. Personally, I don't think Mitch should play any back to backs.
No, he's banned.
You gotta
should be banned.
Wrap him up in bubble wrap. But I think they could find a way where they could finesse this shit. They definitely could.
I want Deuce and Jay Clark together. I don't want Malik and Jay Clark together.
Yeah, I would want Deuce and Jay Clark together, and I would want like Bees with like some sort of mixture with the starting five.
Yabu's gonna be exciting though. He got guaranteed minutes.
I'm excited for Yabu.
He got guaranteed off the bench minutes. Who you playing more though, Malik or Jay Clark? Throughout the whole season, I'm not just saying really one game. Who do you think would average more minutes, or who do you think deserves more minutes per game?
It really just depends who shit is on fire that night. Honestly,
that's what I'm saying. Minutes per game throughout the whole season.
Because like Clark could like get you buckets, hit threes, but shit, man, Beasley, that 41% from 3 on 9 attempts, that's moving motherfuckers. Like, the only reason Clarkson's shit is lower is because he's taking those step back threes. But, like, some days you don't really need them shits when you have JB and Cat out there.
My concern with Malik Beasley's shooting percentage is all respect to Brunson. You're going from Cade to Brunson as a playmaker. And you know, Cade, even beforehand, is obviously a much more willing passer.
Yeah.
So I'm not predicting another 41%. I think he's going to drop down to a cool like 37, which isn't bad. And he's also not going to get the same volume either off the bench.
That's also true.
So I think Jay Clark should be the guy that has more minutes per game by the end of the season if Malik Beasley was to join the team. But I think Malik Beasley would be really good for like situational, like, you know, circumstances. But what I think our biggest problem was last season, straight up getting buckets off the bench. Who's the bucket getter off the bench last year? Nobody. Now we have the premium bucket getter off the bench. No disrespect to Bees. Bees is a phenomenal shooter, but if we was to get Malik Beasley, I would be happy. I'm more hype about the Jay Clark move than the Beasley move. By far. It's not even close to me.
And I'm most hype about the Yabu move.
Oh, yeah. Yabu is better than both, obviously. But between them two, I would be way more hype about Jay Clark. Straight up.
And I wouldn't be mad at Malik Beasley, but I was always, in the back of my mind, I'm like, still don't know who's going to be backup point.
Kolik.
But shit, with that much offensive talent, hopefully you have a good enough lead where it don't get to that point.
Why don't we just call John Wall?
John Wall's gonna want to get his shit off. Like,
at this age,
John Wall, you're gonna have to play like Derek Fisher. Like, and I don't know if he's willing to do that.
He should if he wants a championship. This is his best chance to get a championship. I'm lying. I'm trolling. I'm trolling, but it's like, damn, we do need a real backup point guard. I don't want to go into the season with Kolik being our backup point guard.
That's why I was hoping for Brogdon.
I'd rather have Brogdon Bees, fuck.
But shit, if they get Bees, I'm not.
Yeah,
mad.
it sounds like I'm hating on Bees, bro. I'm really not.
I'm not mad if they get them.
I'm not hating on Bees.
I'm not even like. I'm not even thinking that we do get them. I think somebody else will get them. I don't know. Maybe the Heat get them or some shit. Maybe the Nets fuck around and get them because I don't know what the fuck they doing. They just traded for Hayward Highsmith.
The Nets are doing whatever they want.
I don't know.
The Nets are being a sinking ship on purpose. And you know what? Let it continue. Let them be the worst team in New York for forever, basically. For years to come.
Keep it that way.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
I'm kind of hyped to watch the Nets. Now continue.
I saw this kind of going re-viral again. So I'm going to ask you the question. And these are two guys that you don't fuck with. It's probably going to be a quick answer, but whose career would you rather have?
Oh, I'm ready for this. I know.
Paul George or Klay Thompson?
Paul George.
Paul George, 100%.
By far. By far. By far, by far, by far.
I've seen a lot of people saying Klay Thompson's.
Because he has 4 championships as a third, sometimes fourth best fucking player. Yes, Draymond Green was a better player than Klay Thompson during that dynasty. I'm going to stand by that. Klay Thompson was way more replaceable on that team than Draymond Green. Like somebody said, I don't think it was Teague. It definitely was Teague. I forgot what NBA player said it. Like, oh, I think it was Pat Bev. I think Pat Bev said, yo, swap Paul George in for Klay. They win more. I truly believe that. Or they win the same amount. There's no real guy you could swap Draymond for that's and do the same exact things that he did. Nobody at all. Nobody at all, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I'd rather be the fucking, and people are going to think like this, like loser talk or whatever, but it's just the truth. I'd rather be the guy leading my team to 2 conference finals, 3, whatever. I'm only talking about Indiana though. You feel me? Because let's be real, he has some help in the third one. But I'd rather be the guy leading my team to the conference finals. You know what? Maybe we don't get to the finals. Maybe we don't win the championship. But be in the MVP voting, be in the DPOY voting, be a damn near All-NBA lock for like 5-6 years straight, then just be, I get like a couple All-Star games, 1 or 2 All-NBA nods. But let's be real, you're the 3rd, 4th wheel on a championship team. I'd definitely rather have that. I'm trying to make like a direct comparison. Like, I'd rather be T-Mac than Derek Fisher.
I was going to say Ray Allen.
Not to say Derek Fisher is at the same level of Klay Thompson. Obviously, Klay Thompson's way better. But in that era of the early 2000s, I'd rather be T-Mac than Derek Fisher. I'd rather be T-Mac in 2002 than Derek Fisher in 2002.
Would you rather be T-Mac or Ray Allen?
08 Ray Allen? Or are you talking about 13?
08 Ray Allen.
I'd rather be 08 Ray Allen. 08 Ray Allen still giving you buckets.
He was dropping 50 in the playoffs.
Bro, he was still giving you buckets, bro. I think 08 Ray Allen's more imperative to the team than Klay Thompson for many of those championships. They have no fucking KD and Steph at the same time. Paul Pierce is cool. KG obviously phenomenal. It wasn't Minnesota. KG obviously took a step back for the other two to, get their shit off. But, damn, he was still providing more than Klay Thompson was.
Ray Allen has some fucking games. Yo.
I'm saying.
Especially in that Bulls series in 09.
He also had a game where he lost the championship for the team in 2010. That game 7 was really ugly from him.
Shit.
Really ugly from him. You get a regular bad game instead of all-time terrible from him, they win the championship. And that Celtics team has 2 rings instead of 1.
Shit.
Kobe has 4 rings instead of 5. The way that he shot was embarrassing. Everybody shot bad in that game, but the way that he specifically shot was embarrassing.
That game in general was just ugly as fuck.
It's ugly as fuck, and I never want to watch that shit ever again.
That game was ugly as fuck, yo. Final score was 83-79.
There's not even have a problem with. It's just that it wasn't even like, oh my God, this all-time great defense. It was just ugly hoops.
Ray Allen was 3 for 14 in that game, and he played 45 minutes.
You couldn't be 5 for 14?
2 for 7 from 3.
You could be 5 for 15?
Paul Pierce was 5 for 15.
That's what I'm saying.
KG was 8 for 13. Rondo was 6 for 13. Rasheed Wallace played 35 minutes.
Kobe was what, 8 for 22? 9 for 22?
Kobe was 6 for 24. 0 for 6 from 3, but he had 15 rebounds, though.
That's what the Glazers will always say.
Damn, Meta had 20.
Yeah.
5 steals. Nobody talks about that.
We will never say Meta World Peace save Kobe.
And then, damn, Gasol had 19 and 18 with 4 assists.
Yeah. This is why Who was it that said that there was conversations about Paul winning Finals MVP and people were like, no, the fuck there wasn't. Are you stupid? Are you fucking crazy? Kobe did everything. Are you shitting me?
Motherfucker had 19, 18, and 4.
But you know, he was nothing. So
He was doing everything.
He was just a role player until he got to the Lakers. He wasn't doing shit till he got to the Lakers.
And Derek Fisher gave you a cool 10.
I mean, that's expected. But like the fact that Ron Artest super rose the occasion, the fact that Paul Gasol picked up the main star in that game 7 says a lot to me. But we'll never hear that he got saved.
To fucking play.
And he made that clutch 3 too. Fuck the 20 points. We could take away the 20 points. Just the clutch 3. We could equate that to a Ray Allen shit, but we will never say he saved him. He had the clutch 3 and 20 points. Ron did not have no fucking 20 points in game 6. He didn't. But it is 8:24. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to start any type of rants. I'm not going to start no problems. That fan base is always on my ass. Anyways, I'm not going to start no issues. I'm going to leave it at that. Cool? Cool. But yeah, the whole Klay Thompson, Paul George thing, I want to hear your answer. But any single time someone asks me a question like this, I would rather be the guy. This is why, like, and I had this argument with someone too on a TikTok live. I am like really tired of doing the Kyrie comparisons to number ones. Because it's not fucking fair. Cool, you have a championship ring and you have a finals appearance, but it's with 2 generational players. You ain't get nowhere, anywhere else, especially when you was the main man. You was the main man for 2 years. You was hurt the first time. They got to the conference finals without you. You play like shit the second time. You get bounced in round 2 and 5 games, right? I don't like comparing Kyrie to number ones. Kyrie versus CP3 is stupid as fuck. It's never going to be close. Never has been, never will be. I don't even want to... It sounds so crazy to even say this out loud. I don't even want to disrespect Paul George and put him in Klay Thompson comparisons. Klay Thompson need to go be in conversations with who? I almost said Joe Dumars. No, you're not even in Joe Dumars conversations. We got to put him in conversations with I don't even know who. Ginobili, I guess. You think that's disrespectful to Ginobili?
Okay.
I don't think so. Could he have left?
Shit, Game 6 Klay was fucking... That game was insane.
For 2 fucking games. 2 games, bro. But it's like, how about the rest of your time?
Yeah.
How about every other game? What happened in games 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7? How about game 7 in 2016 finals? Where were you then? Not doing shit. You had like 11 points that game, I'm pretty sure. I'd rather be the man, bro. I'm always gonna rather be the man. Like I'm not gonna go to the extent of saying I'd rather be the man and miss the playoffs. Like I'm never gonna say, oh, I'd rather be Kemba than Klay, right? But if I'm going to the playoffs, if I'm a 1 seed, if I'm a top 3 seed, if I'm an MVP candidate, if I'm all NBA first team, yeah, I'd rather do that and lose in the conference finals than be winning as a super sidekick, as a bus passenger. By far, I'd rather be doing that shit. Who you picking though, Justin?
I'd rather have Paul George's career.
I don't even think it's close. I don't know why it's a conversation.
I just looked up every Game 6 Klay game of his career. He averages 19 points a game in Game 6s.
The way people talk, you would think he averaged 30. The way people talk, you think he averaged fucking 30.
His best game was obviously that OKC one. We had 41.
Obviously.
Second was 2018 versus Houston. He had 35 that game. The third one is... And I remember he fucking posted it. I think he posted it either before the game or after. It was against the Grizzlies, 2022. He had 30. Against the Raptors in 2019, he had 30. Against the Rockets in 2019, he had 27. Against the Cavs in 2016, he had 25. That don't matter because they lost that game. Sacramento, 2023, he had 22. Memphis 2015, he had 20. And then everything else is just under 20.
How bad under 20 though? What's the worst one?
He had 5. Game 6.
Wait, 5 in what year? Don't say it's 2013 because I'll be a little unfair.
Nah, not 2013.
What year?
2015.
Who's who?
The Cavs in the final. When the game that the Warriors clinched and won the finals, he had 5 points. I remember because that was the first time I've seen when you did nothing in the group project and you still get an A, and it was Klay Thompson on the bench.
Where was Game 6 Klay? Or was Game 6 Klay in the 15 finals?
There's 2 from 2013 here.
Even then, I shouldn't even give him that grace. He was a starter averaging like 17 by that point. I shouldn't even give him that grace.
He got 5 single digits in here.
The way people talk about Game 6 Klay, you would think he averaging 25.
One from 2019, one from 2023.
Single digit?
Against the Lakers 2023, he had 8 points.
That one I clowned in the group chat, I remember. Somebody said something about Game 6 Klay.
2019 against the Clippers, he had 9.
Wow, they said Paul George and Justin Herbert are in if scenarios.
If scenarios? Wow.
Respect Justin Herbert, man. But that if man shit is comedy, though.
If man.
What was this start bench cut you said you had for me earlier before the show?
I had a funny blind ranking.
Oh, blind ranking. I'm sorry.
So this is blind ranking NBA nicknames. And I guess you could rank them based on how, I don't know if you want to say how cool you think they are or how funny. Because these are really just crazy nicknames.
Or how much I like them. Fuck it. Shout out to Big Sugar, too, who debuted yesterday in that MLB. 6'5", 275 pounds, pitching 100 miles per hour.
Damn.
Fat fuck.
So this is blind ranking funny NBA nicknames, all-time edition. So we got Tyrone Corbin. His nickname was the Milkman.
I don't think that one's that funny. It is how many?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4. Not 5. I think it'll be a way better one. Milkman. 5.
Jeff Hornacek. Horny.
Yeah, 1. 1 by far. 1 and 5 is gone. That's Josh's nickname.
This next one is crazy, bro. Lester Connor, the molester.
Number 2.
Corey Maggette, bad porn.
Bad porn. Damn. I think this should low-key be over Hornacek. Number 3, man. So the number 4 is all I have open, man. And Milkman was kind of weak.
And the last one, John Arthur Cox, also known as Chubby. So he went by Chubby Cox.
So we got Horny, the Molester, Bad Porn, Chubby Cox, and the Milkman. Thank God I gave the Milkman number 5. Holy shit, man. It just got worse and worse and worse, bro.
She got worse every single time.
It reminds me of that blind ranking, but it wasn't basketball, right? This dude was like, blind ranking. He's like, and you have 10 spots. He's like, 1 cupcake. And they're like, well, that's cool. I guess we'll put that at number 3. And like I said, like yours just kept getting worse and worse. The dude was like, all right, so you guys want to put cupcake like at 3? And I'm like, yep. He's like, all right, your next one, 9/11. Like, wow, that's pretty bad. But I think there's gonna be something worse. We're gonna put this at number 9. And they're like, all right, double 9/11. And they're just like, oh, that's 10. He's like, all right, your next one, triple 9/11. He just went until it's like 5 9/11s. And like, oh, man, here comes another one. He's like, all right, the next one, 2 cupcakes. Like, just bullshit, bro. He said 1 cupcake, 2 cupcakes, 3 cupcakes, like 5 9/11s, and the last one he said was friendship. Just straight bullshit, bro. The most random blind ranking I've seen in my life. Just straight bullshit, bro. I want to ask you a question, right? This is how you know we're in the dog days of the offseason. Shout out to my boy Top One. I want to get him in here for the top 20 player rankings. That won't have to be a virtual one, right? I'm still working on like a time to have that set for us. And here's the reason why I want him here for that. Justin, who do you think is better, right? There's a couple I want to give you. Evan Mobley or Jaren Jackson Jr.? And is it close?
I think Mobley's better.
Is there a gap?
Slightly.
I think it's a pretty decent gap now.
I think some people will be like, oh, Jaren Jackson, what he gives you offensively, blah, blah, blah. But I think with the improvements that Evan Mobley's made this past year, and I feel like he's not done improving, on top of the defense, which is just as good, if not, I would say his defense is better than Jaren Jackson. and he fucking rebounds, I would take Evan Mobley. The offensive numbers and shit like that with Jaren Jackson, it's cool, but like, I don't know, bro. Like, it doesn't like move the needle for me. I would take Evan Mobley though.
Okay. Siakam versus Jaren Jackson Jr.
Siakam.
I don't even think it's close.
Yeah,
I think that is ridiculous to have a Jaren Jackson Jr.
Just watching the playoffs, bro. Like Siakam, he was arguably the best player on that Pacers team.
Having Triple J as a top 20 player is ridiculous to me. Here's the one that pissed me off the most. Didn't even come close. Wasn't even an honorable mention for top 20. Jaylen Brown versus Jaren Jackson Jr.
Nah, bro. Jaylen Brown.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
What I had said, Jaylen Brown averaged damn near 30 in the ECF versus the Pacers. And I was like, bro, like he has multiple series averaging 25.
He basically did average 30. He averaged like 29.6. Oh, yeah, 0.7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That says that damn near 30. I'm like, and he has multiple series averaging 25, whatever, right? Cool. He was like, okay, and Jaren Jackson's capable of averaging 25 in a series. You know he's never averaged 20 yet?
In a series?
Yeah.
Wow, he's fucking
and he's averaged as low as 11.8.
That's crazy.
And that wasn't year one. That wasn't his first playoff series either. That was his second time in the playoffs. You're averaging 11.8. Really?
That was against what, the Timberwolves or the Warriors?
The Timberwolves.
That's embarrassing.
Not even it wasn't Draymond.
He was going up against Cat with no Gobert.
That's what I told him. No Draymond. This wasn't Draymond. This wasn't AD.
No Gobert.
This wasn't Gobert. This wasn't Chet and Hartenstein. This was Cat. You going off directly against Cat, bro.
That's embarrassing.
And you averaging 11.8.
If Cat held you down to 11 points, I'm happy the Knicks did not pull that trigger. When they was like, oh, the Knicks is interested in Jaren Jackson Jr.
Why would we do that?
I'm so happy they didn't pull that trigger. You got shut down by Cat. That's embarrassing.
I got to watch back the film. Let me see if it was all Cat, some Cat, or not Cat at all. Because I'm trying to think what other big was even there? There was no Nas yet, or Nas was young.
Was he starting at the 5? Yeah, Nas was there, but he was
He was young as hell. That's 21-22, correct?
Yeah. Yo, because
Nas was there.
I remember the Timberwolves got Gobert literally that summer.
I'm bugging out. I said was Nas there. Nas just wasn't playing though.
Oh, shit. I'm about to look at the roster. I don't know if I should look at the roster or just like the playoff lineup.
Playoff lineup's probably better. Like minutes per game.
Yeah, Nas Reed was there.
Vanderbilt? But would Vanderbilt be guarding him?
That even... Yeah, bro, that's embarrassing, bro. Game 1 I'm looking at.
McDaniels, maybe?
Starting 5. All right, so you had Jaden McDaniels off the bench, Torian Prince, J-Mac. Nas played 5 minutes off the bench. Oh, Vanderbilt was starting. Starting 5 for the Timberwolves was Pat Bev, D'Lo, Ant, Jared Vanderbilt, and Cat.
So probably Vanderbilt.
They probably had Vanderbilt on him and Cat help, maybe.
Yeah. That's still 11.8, bro.
Game 2, same lineup. Game 3, same lineup.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is just ass, bro. There's no other way to say it.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a buck. He's ass.
Same lineup in Game 4. That's embarrassing, bro.
And for everybody saying...
Damn, he had 4 points.
He had 4?
In Game 4. No, not 4 points. 7 points.
Oh, so much better. So much fucking better.
23 minutes. And he fouled out that game. Yeah. Game 5. Same lineup. And he had 12 points. Fouled out again. Back-to-back games he fouled out. Yo. And then Game 6, he balled out. He had 18 and 14.
14 is the surprising part.
Yeah, that is.
Career high.
The Timberwolves really could have won that series, bro.
The real rebounder. 14?
Yeah, that's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't think Jaren Jackson needs to be in any talks like that. And say that he led his team to the playoffs last year is ridiculous, bro. Like you were splitting responsibility with Ja and Desmond Bain.
Yeah.
Let's be so serious, man. Let's be so fucking for real right now. And this is what I was trying to say before. For anybody who thinks that Jaylen Brown's not gonna ball out this season, let's not forget in games where Jason Tatum's not playing. I think there's a decent, sample size, not a full season's worth, but I think it was like 38 games or something like that. Bro's averaging 28, 8, and 4, shooting nearly 50%. Jaylen Brown's at least gonna average 26 points this season. And he's gonna get back to shooting 47, 48%. This was a down year because he was playing injured. He's gonna be an all-star. I'm gonna make the bet already that he's gonna be all NBA. I'm gonna be confident and say he's gonna be all NBA. I'm not gonna say no first or second team. I think he'll be a third team guy, maybe the last second team spot. But he is gonna ball the fuck out. And you guys are all so low on him just because, it's always gonna be, what have you done for me? Let's not forget after 2023, he has no left hand. We gotta trade his ass. Wins them the finals. Wins them the conference finals and wins them the finals. When he's guarding Luka for 32 minutes, that entire finals, when he's guarding Luka for those 32 minutes straight, which is a full game sample size, basically, 9 for 22, 5 turnovers. I think 1 for 6 from 3, something like that, or 0 for 6 from 3. And that's while also giving you 22 on the other side. And clutch shots. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We putting Jaylen Brown and Triple J conversations. Let's stop doing that. I don't even think Jaylen Brown's in Siakam conversations. I think he's better than Siakam. I don't think it's close right now.
Yeah, Triple J. Those are not the combos he's in.
He's in the convos of my McDonald's cashier, nigga.
I don't even want to have that discussion of like what ballpark of players he's in.
No, go ahead.
Shit.
Go ahead, open the door. Do it.
Is he in like the Franz ballpark?
I was gonna go a little bit lower.
Like who?
He's just. It's gonna sound funny as fuck, but this is how I truly feel. He's just the Ferrari of Miles Turner's. That's how I feel. He's the Ferrari of Miles Turner's. He's the Ferrari of prime Brook Lopez. Well, Bucks Brook Lopez that won the championship. He's just the Ferrari version of that.
Yeah, that is true. Him and Miles Turner are low key like
he's just a better
cut
version.
from the same cloth.
He's just a better version. But at least Miles Turner averaged 7 and change a couple years, or at least 1 year. This man can't even average 7. 7. Let me not throw him in Miles Turner conversation, but I'd rather have Franz than him, low key in certain situations.
Nah, yeah, I'd rather have Franz.
Like,
Miles Turner might be accurate, bro. He might be the good, the more aesthetically pleasing version of Miles Turner.
For 1 year only, not talking about because he's way younger or whatever, or because of potential. For just this upcoming season, then after that, you forget everything. Just for this upcoming season as a GM, you rather have Scotty Barnes or Triple J?
Scotty Barnes.
I rather have Scotty Barnes. So it's like, is he even in Scotty Barnes combos? I don't know. I got Maxey over him. You don't know damn Tyrese Maxey conversations. Is he better than Jimmy Butler?
No.
I think that's low-key a category where I put him out. I think that's close enough.
I'll still take Jimmy.
I'm still taking De'Aaron Fox. Shit. I'm taking D Fox by far. It's not even close. I'm taking D Fox by far, brother. Are we going to get real disrespectful here? Austin Reeves or Triple J?
That's actually...
That's what I'm saying. You see, it sounds insane. The fact that there's a conversation on who you rather have on your team is sad. You could glaze the defense and the versatility all you want, but let's be serious. The rebounding's not there. The aggression's not there. The playoff translation's not there either. Not defensively either. The playoff translation's not there. So what are you giving me?
Because would you say that we've seen
the very best version of Jaren Jackson Jr., if that's what you asked me.
I wasn't going to ask that, but I feel like it depends on the night, I guess, that sometimes we've seen Jaren Jackson as the third option. Mm-hmm. And the third option of him versus the third option of Austin Reeves, give me Austin Reeves. Because Grizzlies fans, I remember they jumped in on the TikTok comments and like, oh, Desmond Bain averaged this amount in the playoffs, and he was our leading scorer. So I'm like, all right, so Triple J must have been the third option.
Yeah. It's sad, bro. Now you want to talk about leading his team to anything? Let's not forget when John went down, Desmond Bane was in the race for the All-Star game, not you. Then he went down. So what did you do in the 60 games that you played? 60-something games you played. That was a deep lottery team. The worst of the worst in the league. And that's with Jaren Jackson Jr. leading the unit. You a top 20 player? Shit, man. You better be leading me to at least 30, 35 wins, bro. They won 27 that year, 26. So fuck out of here with that top 20 shit, bro. Come on, man. I gotta have him on here for a talk. And I might really argue with him for that. I might really argue with him about that shit for like an hour straight.
He's not even better than BI.
Nah. He's better than RJ, though. I'll say that.
Yeah,
He's better than RJ.
Yeah, he's better than RJ.
I hate to admit it. He's better than RJ. Is he better than BI? I don't know.
I don't think
he's not better than Zion.
Nah, he's not better than Zion.
He's not better than Zion. I'd rather say 50 Zion games than 70 Triple J games. And that's sad. We talking about a 20-game difference. It's a big deal. That decides whether you like a top 3 seed or play-in. That's sad as fuck, bro. All right, hold on. Prime Bradley Beal or Triple J?
Prime Bradley Beal.
Yeah. At least win the same. At least win the same.
This might
spot.
be a disrespectful last question.
Oh, I'm ready.
82 games of Jaren Jackson or 62 games of Mitchell Robinson?
I think you should flip it the other way around.
82 of Mitchell Robinson and 62 of Jaren Jackson?
I'll take Mitch. The other way around is actually pretty even. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll take Triple J for 82. But 82 of Mitch or 60, 65 of Triple J, give me Mitch, bro.
Imagine Mitchell Robinson for 82 games.
God, the Knicks would win 63 games. They would win 60 plus fairly easily. He was giving Jason Tatum nightmares. On the perimeter. Not even in the interior. In the perimeter, he was giving him fucking nightmares.
That game 6 still moves me when he was switching on to everybody.
Love that, man. I want him to retire that number 23 with us. All right, I won't get retired. But I want him to wear that shit with us for his whole career. I have none but love for that man,
That
bro.
shit will not get retired.
He would need
he would have to get like DPOY and we win the chip the same year.
Let this man play 65 games on the dot and contend for DPOY.
Knock on wood. This is the season he enters the season healthy.
I hope so.
Last year was ass. We had to wait till fucking March to get him.
And everyone was talking shit like, Knicks fans think they're going to get like Hakeem or something to say this season. They think they're going to get Shaq. Came back. Dominant with him on the floor. Top 5 defense with him on the floor.
We was running out Jericho Sims.
Yeah, Chris Jericho Sims, bro. Straight garbage. Shout out to him. He still got a job, but shit, man. The difference was night and day between having Chris Jericho Sims out there and Mitchell Robinson on defense.
Yeah.
I love that man so much. Just anything else you want to talk about with the Hoops, man? It's so dead right now, bro.
Yeah, it's dead right now. Nah, that's pretty much it. Still got a while before we hit that episode stretch.
I can't wait. That top 20 list, well, top 25 really, top 25 list. Each conference standings.
Those are always my favorite.
Awards.
The conference prediction.
The West, though, usually, let's be real. The West one's the interesting one. Let's not forget, someone had the Clippers as a 13 seed.
Yeah.
And Colin had the Spurs over the Rockets.
I'm gonna have to bring Colin and Dave back for those.
I kind of want Josh for a standings episode.
Maybe.
Or even just any of those. Not the top 25. Maybe the awards.
Yeah.
Or what was you thinking?
I was gonna say maybe the West one. I was gonna say maybe Josh and D for the West. And Dave and Colin for the East.
That's fair. I'm trying to think what was some other outrageous takes in that. I had Kings top 5.
Oh yeah, I just remember Colin and Dave was like, Rockets ain't gonna be like that.
Well, I remember Colin just clearly saying that the Spurs would be way better than the Rockets. I was like,
Yeah,
what? The Rockets was a fucking 2 seed. Spurs is all the way down to like 12.
I remember I had the Rockets as a 10 seed.
Yeah, I had them play. I'm not gonna say I had the Rockets as a top 10, top 5 team or nothing, but damn, missed the play-in. After what they did, not last season, the season prior, I thought that was kind of wild.
And they're trying to get Mikey Locks back on.
Hold on. Fuck Mikey Locks. He bailed on me last Saturday. I didn't really appreciate that. He bailed on me last Saturday night. So he kind of owes me one. And he can owe me one by, sliding on this couch and talking hoops with me.
Yeah.
Justin, any shout outs? I have one big one that's definitely not on your shirt.
Nah, I got no shout outs.
I do. Shout out to Jackson Dart.
That's crazy because
Keep fucking frying.
He just came up in my mind.
Keep fucking frying. And for all y'all who want to talk shit, Giants are stupid. Why would they take Jackson Dart over Shador? Well, that's why.
We should not be the team that you guys are calling stupid. If you want to talk about the Saints and all of them, talk to them.
I don't know. Justin, after that last game, are you really feeling stupid? If you any of the other teams in the league? Holy shit, that was ugly as hell.
But we good with Jackson.
But Jackson Dart has been clean every game.
No, yeah, he's been clean.
To a point where it's like, obviously you're not gonna start him week 1, but it's like, I wish you could.
You gotta start sliding though.
I would come back to the Giants fandom once he starts starting. I'll come back.
Shit, depending on how the season goes.
I'll come back once he started.
It might be soon.
It sucks though because with how good he is, you guys aren't getting Lenore Sellers. You guys won't draft him. So I got to see where I'm going to take my fandom with him when he gets drafted.
Yeah.
He got to keep his stock up too because remember what happened with Carson Beck, bro. He was the undisputed number 1 pick.
And he was so bad.
So fucking terrible. And now he's at Miami. Ugly ass motherfucker.
I'm excited for this Giants season.
I'm more excited for college football, man. I want to see the Gamecocks make it to the playoffs. They should have made it last year. I want to see them make it to the playoffs, bro. If they won either the LSU or the Alabama game, which they lost by 1 score, they would have been in the playoffs. I think they would have won a game.
I'm semi-excited for college. But NFL, I don't know.
What's your team in college? It's not Duke.
USC.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck USC. We're not going to see y'all ever, but fuck USC, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all not going to look any type of good this year. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all still in the wrong conference. I don't like that shit.
I was hyped the way the season started last year, and then it just went downhill.
Sorry, you can watch us in the playoffs. We're going to be fine. Do I have any other shout-outs? I don't think so. I think I'm good to leave it at that. The one thing I was laughing at the start of the show was a Josh text message, right? I think when Josh is on here, because I'm not going to do this without him here, but I feel like I need to do like a segment with Josh here of just the funniest Josh text messages, bro. This motherfucker really just texted me like, I'm about to watch all the X-Men movies.
Mad random.
Which is funny because a couple of days ago, he's like, I just saw the newest John Wick. I'm going to watch the whole franchise. He likes watching whole franchises, bro, in one day. That's why when he called me in Dequan out of nowhere, he was really just like, yeah, I just watched the whole Transformers franchise. I was like, what? How the fuck do you even do that, bro? I think he likes watching all the franchises. Shout out to X-Men movies, though. The first one, X2, and Days of Future Past. And First Class, too. Everything else, trash. Straight trash. Let's get a good fucking Cyclops in a movie, bro. How about that?
Yeah, they did Cyclops fucking dirty.
They just made him a cuck. But X-Men 97 did him right. First scene, bro jumps off the plane, uses the beams to slow himself down and land. That shit was hard. No parachute, nothing. And then when he was fighting dudes, he used the beam to dodge a punch by pushing himself back. I was like, nah, this shit is hard, bro. Finally, some respect for my favorite X-Men, bro.
Yeah, they did him dirty in those movies, yo.
Everyone want to glaze Wolverine. Wolverine's cool. I get it. But them X-Men movies felt like Wolverine and Friends. That's what it felt like to me at the start. I wanted more Cyclops respect. For a guy who's supposed to be the team leader, for the guy who's supposed to be the Captain America for the X-Men, it ain't feel like that at all. I ain't like that shit.
Yeah, they gonna have to redo that shit.
I'm ready for that Deadpool and Batman shit, bro, to come out. I don't know what day it comes out, but it comes out September. I'm ready to grab that fucking comic, bro. I'm locked in for that shit. Justin, walk us out here, bro.
If you guys are listening on audio, please give us 5 stars. Please like. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. A lot of you guys are not subscribed, but you're watching. But please hit that button. Follow us on TikTok at the J&J Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at the JJ Podcast 1. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.